Oklahoma City Thunder.
This is 2K Sports, broadcasting from Houston, Texas, as the Rockets take it to the hardwood. Well, for the Oklahoma City Thunder, they won their last contest, that game against the Wizards. And what really made that outcome a surprise was how lopsided it was.
We saw them play a really determined game when it came to chasing down rebounds, getting the 50-50 balls, getting good second-chance opportunities. I mean, you love that kind of aggressiveness. That was impressive.
Yeah, you know, they just seem to work hard throughout the game, but maybe even harder on that offensive backboard. It's almost as if they sense that was going to be the difference in the game.
Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2, Durant the 3, and Ibaka the 4. And it's Adams in at the 5. Kiwi Steven Adams, one of the toughest players down on the block.
And Kevin Adams is not afraid to get under somebody's skin. He's pretty strong defensively, too.
Ibaka outside. Here's the 3. Brewer with the rebound. And here's Houston. They come in fresh off a win against the Heat.
And in that game, guys, I mean, the benefit. Beneficiary of what was some very lackluster defense being played against them.
Agreed, guys. It was really quite shocking and disappointing how many free runs to the hoop they got.
And, you know, guys, that's one of the things I like about Adams. I mean, he'll draw the ire of opposing players just because of how he approaches the game.
Now, here's Westbrook. A 17-point game for him in the win against Washington.
And equally impressive on the backboards. I thought his rebounding was huge. The rapid-fire threes coming from everywhere.
Yeah, I'm not sure of the quality of that three-point shot attempt right there. Going at it the way they did, but it all worked out for him.
Ibaka, the pass to Waiters. Westbrook drives in. Waiters dishes to Ibaka. The shot is off. And Houston the other way now.
Yeah, and guys, Adams doesn't want to be known as a dirty player. I mean, I think he feels he plays aggressive and he hustles, and that sometimes rubs players the wrong way.
A good open look, and he splashes home the 3.
Westbrook kicks to Durant for the 3. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
And it looks like he might just be on his A game today, Clark.
Rockets have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. In the corner, it's Brewer. Back to Harden. Pass to Brewer. And some nice passing there by Houston. Harden, no good. Oklahoma City has gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. The wide open look here for Ibaka. And again, Oklahoma City with the triple.
Yeah, it's such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter.
Now here's Harden. Coming off a solid outing against Miami. Ariza goes in. And it's blocked by Adams. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Here's Durant. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Durant's got 8 points.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage. And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Dime-dropping delights is what I call it.
Yeah, that's a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yeah, he was on the money, that's no doubt. Bangs home the trifecta. He's got 11.
And just a solid way to start the game. 4-5.
Rockets trail by 5.
You know, when you look at the Thunder and their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Count the bucket. That's now 8 points for James Harden. Timeout is called. First of the game for the Thunder.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
Houston with a big group substitution here. Capella's checked in. Terrence Jones comes in for Trevor Ariza. Josh Smith. That jam! I mean, just beautiful.
And what a beautiful way to polish off that sequence. Just strong at attacking the rim.
That just puts a little more momentum on their side, don't you think?
Absolutely.
The defense got to tighten up now. I mean, you can't have the opposing point guard throwing down on you like that.
That Kia Slam Cam replay really gave you a good look at the action.
What a performance from Durant here. He already has 11 points, and the three-pointers have been dropping for him. He's got 3 of them.
You know what, Clark? If you continue to shoot the way he is, he may have to become more of an integral part of their offensive scheme.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Cantor checked in for Adams. Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Dion Waiters. And it's Payne in for Russell Westbrook. Outside Durant fires the 3. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And you know what? He's got a new BFF. It's the triple.
And it has been his BFF today anyway. Most of his points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Payne gets a wide open look, and the Thunder another 3.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Very high percentage so far, and if you want to start a game hot, that's the way to do it.
And it's Capella missing.
It's still early, but they've started to establish themselves on the glass here.
Yeah, scrapping, Clark, for each and every rebound. They are not backing down.
Lawson kicks to Smith. Harden outside from deep. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Their last encounter was in Oklahoma City.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
Clearly, that was the overriding factor. A double-digit advantage on the boards. They just pounded them inside.
Durant for 3. And the release was before the buzzer. And let's take a moment to hear a little bit from Josh Smith about his development throughout his NBA.
You know, coming in at
Kind of hear that growth in his voice, don't you think? And it's interesting to hear Josh Smith talking about getting introspective about himself and his game at this point of his career.
You know, that's a great point there, Kevin. I mean, like he says, he really has grown tremendously as a player, as a teammate, as a man, and just as an adult person in society. And he's become a real credit to our game.
And now the second quarter just getting set to start. What stands out to you from Oklahoma City in this one?
It's just been a long-range battle. for them and one that they're winning right now.
Yeah, sharp shooting from deep, a big part of why they're up.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. So on the floor for Houston, Ariza is the small forward and Smith the 4. Thornton out there with Terry, and it's Jones in at the center.
And the Rockets have lost out on some free agent wars the past few years. They have remain competitive, but you wonder what could have been if they landed or kept some of those big names.
Ariza no luck.
Well, they've only got a slight edge in rebounding when you look at the numbers, but it certainly feels a lot bigger than it is.
Yeah, the score has a lot to do with that. Their overall effort and execution has been elite.
For the Rockets, Howard's checked in for Terrence Jones, and it's Brewer in for Josh Smith. Terry outside. This one for 3, and the shot is good. Terry's got himself going there, his first points of the game on the deep ball.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Payne dishes to Morrow. The 3. That is good. Morrow's got the lead up to 10 now for the Thunder.
Tit for tat right there, huh, guys?
Didn't take them long at all, fellas, to get those 3 points back. That is not enough coverage. Got to do better than that defensively. Basically no coverage. I mean, defense did not look very good there.
Here's Payne. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Houston's gone 7 of 15 from three-point range tonight. They're not afraid of that shot.
That is some real serious dime dropping there. Exquisite assist.
The Thunder leading by 5. Outside Collison. Now here's Payne. Terry covering. Now here's Payne. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game, and it's a defensive 3-second violation. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Thunder.
Well, I'll tell you what, they must have had a good shoot-around because they've been fantastic from long range so far, fellas.
Yeah, also, though, they've done a good job of pounding the offensive glass for second chance points.
And the Rockets making a change here. Beverly's checked in, and a new group in here for the Thunder. Steven Adams, he's checked in for Cantor. Baca comes in for Nick Collison. Dion Waiters checked in for Kyle Singler. And Russell Westbrook is subbed in for Payne. Here's Morrow. He's guarded by Thornton. Shot clock at 5. And here's Westbrook from the arc. And again, no good by Oklahoma City. Last season was difficult for Dwight Howard, to say the least, across the board. Worse since, in fact, his rookie year.
Yeah, he just wasn't able to stay healthy. I mean, looks dominant in spurts. Gets you thinking, okay, he's back. Then his body betrays him.
And they're controlling the boards, Kevin. That's +5 in that category.
And, guys, you know that rebounding is a huge part, a huge component of winning games. It's not a glamour stat, but it's necessary if you're going to be a winning team.
And talking about Howard, always a perennial double-doubles leader. Last year, through the injuries, he dropped down to 23 total double-doubles. But that was in only 41 games. So the average over an 82-game stretch would have put him in the top 5 once again. So clearly, he has a lot left when he's healthy.
Kicks to Beverly. The second chance effort. That's good. And so Howard with the assist. Beverly's got his first 2 points of the night.
Timeout called for the Thunder.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over.
Getting back to Dwight Howard, I think he's at a crossroads physically. Had back and knee issues. It's highly unlikely he can be 100% for a full season. You just hope to have him happy and healthy for your most important games.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. Capella's checked in, and it's Harden in for Marcus Thornton. And Oklahoma City also making a switch. Durant's checked in.
Well, they won't be down for long if they can get some more early offense just like that.
And Clark, the best way to get that early offense is with steals that allows you to get out in transition.
Here's Ibaka, sinks the three-pointer. Ibaka's got 6.
That's 2 straight quick three-pointers they've allowed.
Defense just not reacting with enough aggressiveness.
Howard setting the pick for Beverly. From deep three-point range, offensive rebound. Capella kicks to Beverly. And a wide-open look for Howard. It's good from long range. Howard's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Westbrook passes to Durant. From deep. And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got his 3rd rebound tonight. Brewer's shot is off. We'll see if they want to trade 2 for 1 here.
Got to time up that clock to do so. Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
For the Rockets, Jones checked in for Howard. Smith comes in for Brewer. And it's Lawson in for Patrick Beverly. Singler, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Harden kicks to Capella. And there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. It's on Kevin Durant.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
The Rockets shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That's off as well, so he misses both. But they'll get another chance. Harden inside the three-point line. And the shot falls short this time.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Outside Durant. Fires the 3. No good, trying to beat the buzzer. And so that...
Josh, you got...
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Kenny Smith and Shaquille. Kevin Durant was on fire in the first half. He had 16 points, 3. So that does it for us. Hope you enjoyed our halftime show. Now,
the second half just about to get going here. What a game we're seeing from Kevin Durant.
And he just went off in those first 2 quarters, guys. He's capable of doing that on a consistent basis as well. So we might see some changes from a defensive standpoint as they try to disrupt his rhythm in the second half.
You know, guys, I think you've got to make some sort of change. I mean, they can't let him continue to torch him up like he has been.
And on the floor for Billy Donovan as we get into the second half. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Westbrook the point with Waiters at the 2. And it's Durant in at the 3. Harden has a wide open look. And he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
And after his last game, really not surprised to see him as hot as he is here tonight. And Corey Brewer, guys, out of Florida, remember won those 2 national championships, teaming up with Joakim Noah and Al Horford. Terrific quickness, and that rangy frame makes him a disruptive defender. Great versatility as well on that end of the floor.
Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Westbrook kicks to Waiters. Stolen by Harden. And it's Houston on the break. Beverly with the ball. Jacks up a 3. Shot's good by Durant. Durant's got 19 points.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Ariza outside. There's the 3. That's good. Ariza's got 6 points.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And their defensive rotations have been
From downtown, Durant with another miss.
You know, he's been off his game this quarter just a bit. Hasn't been able to get a whole lot to go so far.
From Harden, the shot no good.